Should we send children to war? Should we draft children to kill and die for their country? Well, that's what we're doing here in the United States. The drinking age is 21, and yet the combat age is 18. In other words, we are sending people into harm's way, saying them to kill and die for their country, and yet we're saying they're not adult enough to go into a bar and order a Bud Light. That's bullshit. Batshit crazy bullshit. You cannot have a morally just society that says you're an adult on one hand, like killing and dying for one's country, and yet not adult on another hand, where you're saying, well, you can't drink actually a beer in a bar. We as a society need to decide what is an adult age, and then make that the combat age. And anything else an adult can do should be able to be done before that age or at that age. And that includes drinking alcohol. For our society to do anything other than that makes our society a morally reprehensible society. We are now, currently, sending children to war. We're potentially drafting children to kill and die for our country. That is despicable, and that needs to stop. Now, I'm not against military service. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I volunteered. But that doesn't mean that I'm in favor of sending children into a combat zone. I'm not opposed to drafting 18, 19, 20-year-olds into the military, but I am opposed to then sending them into a combat zone if they cannot go into a bar and order a beer. That's bullshit. And that is something that makes us a morally despicable society. And that's not hyperbole. I truly mean that. If we are sending people who can't go in and drink a beer like a normal adult, but we're saying, yeah, but you're still old enough to go and kill and die for your country, that really is morally despicable. Now, as a libertarian, I believe we should lower the drinking age to at least 18. In fact, I believe we should eliminate having a drinking age. Anyone those below that drinking age want to then drink alcohol. We're making alcohol then the forbidden fruit, a way to rebel, having a cool party, an illegal beer party. I mean, when I was growing up, the drinking age was 18. And I went to a number of illegal beer parties. But as soon as I turned 18, all those illegal beer parties lost all their luster. No more appeal. They died out. Why? For a simple reason. We could then go down to the bars and order drinks. You know, those places where there are bartenders, bouncers, and waitresses where you can't get too drunk or they cut you off at the tap. Yeah, those places. Unlike at beer parties where there's no adult supervision. The whole point is to rebel against the adults. That's where I believe a lot of alcoholics start becoming alcoholics. There is the cool thing to do. I mean, that's why, like, smoking age is also a stupid idea. Just as with smoking, there shouldn't be an age restriction, because those under that age will smoke to rebel. It's what the cool kids do. Hey, come out here and smoke a cigarette with us. Oh, you're not? Oh, you must be square. You're not cool. Well, we just made smoking a forbidden fruit. Yeah, kids are going to want to do it. Just like under the age of 21 now, beer and alcohol and booze, they're all forbidden fruits. That's what you want to do. But let's say you're one of those egotistical people who believe that they can decide how other people can live, even when it's a victimless crime between consenting adults. Let's say that you're even one of those pricks. You still cannot morally justify having a drinking age of 21 and a combat age of 18. You're literally saying you're sending children to war. We need to stop that. We need to do either one or two things at minimum. We either need to raise the combat age to 21, or we need to lower the drinking age back to 18. One or the other. That's the minimum we should do. Now, if you agree with me, click like on this video. And yeah, if you disagree with me, click dislike. Let's see how you viewers feel about this topic. And if you do agree with me, post a link to this video to your Facebook group. Tweet this on out. Send an email with a link to this video to your family and friends. Let's get the public discussion going. Let's get us talking about making our society morally respectable. Spread the word. As this channel is a political reactive breaking news vlog, episodes are produced and released as breaking news happens. If you'd like to be alerted when a new episode has been posted, when subscribing to this channel, click on the gear icon to the left of the subscribe button and select email notification. Also, for those on my mailing list, I produce a weekly unlisted video where I reply to comments posted to last week's batch of public videos. If you'd like to see these reply to comment videos, look for the link to the mailing list sign-up form in the description below.